third generation conjure, coming back with another video. So this time I'm going to do a monthly reading for the sign of Taurus. All right, so we'll draw a couple cards and then we will go through the interpretation of what's going on with the sign of Taurus this month. All right, let's get into the reading. All right, if you'll give me a second, guys, I will get these cards interpreted. All right, my Taurus, so we're going to get into your reading. Okay, so for the first aspect that we're going to discuss is your current self. So what's going on with you now currently? This card represents your current state. Okay, so with the swords, they're all about swift action, okay? So the swords, the page of swords represents new ideas and thoughts. Also, represents someone who has the concentration and determination to pursue goals. It could also represent someone who has been affected by gossip or rumors. That's not necessarily always the case, but it could represent that as well. Okay, it also is a card of someone who has too many irons in the fire. You know, someone who's go, go, go all the time. But it could also represent delayed plans. So, you know, going on right now, presently, we know that there's a lot going on in the world. So some of your plans may have been delayed. Okay, but it also is someone who has good business sense. So, you know, there may be currently many within this sign who are, you know, working on different projects and so forth. But, you know, this is a card, you know, of swift action. Something happening swiftly, but it is also a card of new ideas and thoughts. Okay, all right, so then next we have the theme that's going on for this month. Okay, so first we have the Six of Wands, and we also have the Eight of Knives. Okay, so with the Six of Wands, this is about success. It's about leadership abilities being discovered. So during this current month, you know, you may have some leadership capabilities that are discovered for many within this sign. Okay, and then we also have the Eight of Knives. Okay, so this Eight of Knives is about rest. It's well-deserved rest. It's solitude, recentering. It's also meditation. So that's a theme that's going on currently within this month. Okay, so then next we have the challenges. So the challenges that are going to be faced within the month. And the first card that we have is death. And we also have the Six of Baskets. So these are some of the challenges that you may be facing this month, Taurus. Okay, so death. The death card is all about major life changes. Okay, it can represent changes as far as the divorce, a marriage, leaving a job, a move. It's a major transformation with a phase in life. And as I stated, there's a lot going on. So many within the sign may have been affected, had some life-changing effects because of what's going on. It looks like that's the theme that is arising with a lot of these readings, and a lot of the different zodiac signs are having some issues, particularly with money. Okay, so then we have the Six of Baskets. Okay, so the Six of Baskets is a card that's similar to it's basically the same as the Six of Cups in the Rider-Waite deck. But the Six of Baskets is all about the past. You may have some challenges with thinking about things from your past. Also, clinging to some outdated beliefs or, you know, some skeletons in your closet. Okay, so just make sure that you have a monitor on those thoughts and you don't let it consume you. Okay. Okay, so then next we have the advice card, the advice cards. Okay, so for the first advice cards, we have the Three of Swords. And the Three of Swords is all about cutting. Okay, it could be some things that you need to cut out your life. Even back to this card, this is about thinking of things in the past. So it could be some old ideas or outdated beliefs that you may need to get rid of, as signified by this Three of Swords. It could also represent cutting other people out your life. You know, if it's a detrimental relationship that you may need to get out of, that's some advice. But it also tells you to put things in perspective. Okay, so don't get so wrapped up in what's going on now, that you lose the perspective of what, of everything that's going on. Also practice gratitude as well. Okay, so then another card we have is the Five of Pentacles. And like I stated, there's a lot of themes going on as far as finances are concerned, especially when I'm doing other zodiacs reading as well. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles is financial strain. Okay, it is also signified, as I stated, with this, cutting out some of those ideas out of your head. Whatever you think is going to manifest. Okay, so if you are going through a financial strain with a job displacement or something, everything's going to work out. As I stated in the previous video, this is a reset. So if you have some things that you've been wanting to work on, you have the time to do it now, pursue those things. Okay, all right, so then we have Bishop C.H. Mason. Okay, and this is a card that represents spiritual guidance and seeking spiritual guidance. It also advises the need to reassess. Okay, so just like this card tells you to put things in perspective, this card also tells you to do the same thing and reassess, some of your beliefs and reassess some of your thinking. All right, this card also represents following the rules. Okay, and it's unspoken rules. Okay, so there may be some issues with rules that those within the sign don't want to conform to. Okay, it also is a spiritual search for meaning, and tells you to practice on moral development. So yeah, that was the reading for the sign of Taurus. And if you could just like and subscribe to our channel. If you need any spiritual supplies, you can find us on Etsy. Our Etsy shop's web address is www.thirdgenerationconjure.store. You can also follow us on Facebook. Instagram at Third Generation Conjure, and like us on Facebook at Third Generation Conjure. Thanks. Bye-bye.